come closer. Don't tell a million lies. Kill the butterflies. I just wanna make things right. Walk, keep us on the road. Try to find what we had before. Get the spark igniter, is it gone?
What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome to
What's up?
Don't Be Scared.
Let's talk
Let's
about it.
And we gonna talk about it tonight. Yo, we are here. We had to reschedule for a Saturday night. Listen, it's on the pop in the night. Tonight you can drink wherever you want to drink and you can be whoever you want to be because we gonna cut the up. We about to get
Okay.
started. So listen, first of all, we want to say please like, comment, share, subscribe to the page. The page is on YouTube. It's the same as the name. Don't be scared. Let's talk about it. Subscribe, comment. You can comment all night. We're going to view your comments. We're going to talk about your comments. We got a whole live show just like we were going to have it on Thursday night. And also, we have to say allegedly. This is
Alleged.
what went down, people. We ain't got no money for y'all to sue us now, okay? Okay? We're just trying to make it out here. Allegedly, this is what happened, and we're gonna tell you what we think about it. Hey, it's what we do. It's what we do. So let me tell y'all what I'm drinking on. I'm hot as hell because I did a shot of Grey Goose, and then I did this is, oh my God, this is a coconut rum with a Minute Maid peach punch, and it is
Oh, that's
delicious. Mm-hmm. What you drinking on, Chris?
I got some that leftover blueberry wine with some mango patron.
Okay, okay. What you got?
okay.
What you got, Foxy? What you drinking on?
So I haven't decided yet, but I got this for Mother's Day, and it is let me get it. Winking Owl Sweet Red, and at my middle child Ashley gave it to me. She said, "Mom, whatever life throws at you, at least you don't have ugly kids."
Oh,
Period.
oh.
That's the
Period.
label. That's the label. That's the label. I know you
Wow.
probably can't see it, but that's the label. And
Oh,
I haven't decided if I'm gonna open it yet. So for right now, I'm just gonna drink on this.
okay. Listen. Wait a minute. So what is that?
This is a rose moscato,
Okay. All right, you got a rose moscato. Okay, that's what's
but
up.
I
That's
only
what's
had a
up.
little bit left in the bottle, so I said I'm gonna go ahead and kill this bottle and think about opening that. I wanted to save it for a special occasion.
Okay, listen. It is what it is. But we got to give a shout out to Netta. She didn't make it tonight, but she is still a part of this show. Netta, what's up? And then we have to give it up for Dale. Dale didn't make it because
What's
y'all
up,
know we had to
Dale?
change the schedule, so we got to give it up for Dale.
What's up, Dale?
And listen, we about to get right into it because we got some shit to talk about. And over here, we do say us a couple of cuss words here and there. Listen, hey, that's what we do. And if it
Because
ain't
all
for
the
you,
time.
if it ain't
I don't
for you,
know.
who gonna do the fingers for me tonight? Netta not here for my fingers. Who got my? There you go.
Get the
I got a little
stepping.
bop to it. I got a little bop with
Oh gosh.
mine.
Hey, so we about to get it started. Chris, you got the celebrity tea. Let's go.
Hey.
What's up with it?
So I'm sure I think everybody know who Peter is. Peter Thomas. It's a couple of
Mr.
bad Peters out there, but this is the Peter who is the ex-husband of Cynthia Bailey from Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Yes.
And if you some background on Peter, Peter was married to Cynthia. He was broke. He drug her through paying all his money for all these businesses, wasn't paying her back. The businesses would go bad. Um,
Mm.
he just, in my opinion, he wasn't shit.
Peter
So
just
anyway,
bad news.
so the reason why he's even brought up is because he put up a post, and his post was like, oh yeah, here you go. Fake butts, fake hair, fake titties, fake eyebrows, fake lashes, fake eyes, fake friends, fake nails, but want a real man. And he was like,
Mm.
oh, this is funny, but it's real.
Mm, mm.
Pot.
Sir, sir,
Pot. Pot calling the
you
kettle.
are as fake as it can get.
Okay.
You you were in that whole ordeal with what was Phaedra's ex name?
Apollo.
The light,
Wasn't that Apollo?
yeah, Apollo. You was
Mm-hmm.
caught up in all that foolishness. You drugged Cynthia, took her money. You ain't. What did you contribute to her life? What about you made her a better woman, other than how to spot fake ass niggas?
Mm. Well,
Mm.
well,
In
well.
my
You said
opinion, in my opinion, you can't call nobody fake. You can't call
Mm-mm.
nobody fake if you fake. So y'all tell me, if you were Cynthia, if you were
Mm.
Cynthia Baker, and you were
Whoa.
scrolling down Instagram and you seen Peter post this, what would you say?
Mm. Posse, you want to?
I'll go first. I'll be like, bruh. First of all, who the hell you talking about? You this fake ass out here. And I just leave it like that.
First of all, let me tell y'all something. He said what he said. That's number one. He ain't taking that shit back. He dropped it. He said it. Now, my issue is that a lot of men like to say, "Oh, this is fake. This is fake. This is fake," but it's what you like. You see all the Instagram models, they got million followers, this, that, and the
That's right.
third. So, but you
That's
like it,
right.
but then you want to talk bad about it at the same time.
Right.
That's a
But
hypocrite. It's a hypocrite.
and be the ones they cheat with.
Girl, man, say it for the
Exactly.
people in the back. Those are the ones that you want to cheat with.
Mm-hmm.
But everything about them is fake. Now, here's my thing. They paid their money for it. So I'm not, hating on a woman who decided she wanna do this, do that, and the third. I mean, some of it is a little bit too much, but at
Yeah,
the
it
end
can
of
be
the day,
extreme.
he probably done liked all of their damn posts. Peter, like,
Exactly.
Peter, like, come on, stop playing with me. You liked it. You liked it. So, I mean, hey, like I said, he said what he said. But how old is Peter? Let's can we? He kind of up there, ain't
That's
Yeah,
what
let
I
me
was
see.
thinking.
he? Peter,
He
Let's
had to
yeah,
be
see.
at least in his.
yeah. Peter kind of up there. But I
He 58. This man about to be 60 years old.
y'all know what? Tell him to sit his
You
ass
know he
down
like him
somewhere.
some fake butts. He like him some fake boobs, some fake butts.
He
He like
right.
it all. You know what? He's just doing good just to get any of it, to be honest with you, because he pushing it.
Right. Cause he not a millionaire. He not
No,
like he don't have nothing to offer. So at this point, they just liking you just to like you because you cute to them, I guess. But speaking of fake, because all this fake stuff just got me thinking. Y'all seen K
What you?
Michelle?
baby.
Oh, yes.
Look, open up the door and let me walk in. Open up the door and let me walk in. Let me tell you something.
Well, I think she is a really pretty girl. I really
She,
do.
I have always thought that about her. So let's talk about it since we own it. So this is K Michelle. K Michelle has had her share of surgery. So you see her on the left. That was the big luxurious butt that she paid for. That was her butt. Okay. she had to remove all of that because they said one of the most dangerous plastic surgeries are butt implants.
I
So
didn't know
she
that.
had to get that removed, and because you may know how long it took her, but it took her a while to remove all of that away because it was really like affecting her health. So she went from what's
Mm.
on the left to what's on the right. Okay, we get it. It was affecting your health. You took it away. But now sis showed up this week looking like this here. Now the girl on the right, I know that's K Michelle. The girl on the left, who the hell is that? Sis, who that? Who that?
Yeah.
Somebody.
Mm.
Now
I don't
she's
know.
saying that this is just makeup. She said this was makeup, and I'm those lips look different. That nose look different. Look like she might have got her eyes maybe like lifted or something. She said
Mhm.
this is makeup and weight loss. It's just hard for me, and maybe because it's coming from K Michelle, it's just hard for me to believe that's true. She looked like a different person.
Well, I will say this now. I've seen some videos on Facebook where they can contour the
Yes,
makeup,
yes,
especially in some guys to female.
yeah. I saw those too. Yeah, I did. I saw those too.
How good the results are. I
Right.
mean, so I'm not saying that she didn't have surgery, but the makeup does help.
Okay.
Well, word on the street
Uh
is
oh. What's the word?
that K Michelle trying to be like Idris Alba's wife, and
What?
I
Oh,
wish y'all could see this.
Oh,
oh,
she got
that's
pink hair too. Is that pink?
Yeah,
Oh, so she. Oh, come on now.
that's a
Listen,
little creepy right there
that
now.
is creepy. Come on now. Uh.
because Idris and K Michelle had a thing going on, and
Yeah,
I heard it was serious. I heard it was.
But
they
I
dated for a
didn't know
while.
anything about it when they were together.
Right.
I didn't know about it until they broke up. And she started to talk about it. So
Yeah.
when people be like, well, we was in a serious relationship, serious to me, and I could be wrong, ladies, but serious to me means we are seen in public. You're not, you know, coming to me after hours, at 11, 12 o'clock at night. Serious mean I'm posting us on Facebook and we out eating. So I didn't hear anything about their relationship until they broke up. And he
Yeah.
confirmed it. So I know she's not lying. I'm not trying to say she's
Yeah.
lying.
Serious is Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey.
I don't
That's
listen.
serious.
Don't bring that up.
I don't believe in
I,
that.
I,
Uh-uh.
I yeah, that's
Y'all not gonna do my
I don't believe in
couple.
that.
that is blasphemy.
You know what?
Mm-mm.
That is just like Simon and Portia. I ain't trying to hear it. Nah, I ain't gonna believe it. I ain't gonna believe it.
You ain't gonna compare them two.
You
Uh-uh.
can't compare them two.
You is not about to
Uh,
compare them two.
but that's funny though.
It is, but I'm like, I just I want her to stop because I think she's so pretty. I think K Michelle is a pretty
Yeah.
girl. And I don't think all this is necessary. I just
Well,
don't.
I remember when she was doing the butt implants. She did have a lot of health problems, and I remember
Yep.
vaguely. I remember her freezing her eggs for future because she did want to have a family. So I remember something like that. So that's traumatic that for the industry that
Right.
you may or may not blow up to the way you want. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. That's a lot.
I think too, K Michelle is getting up there in age. She's having to
Mm-hmm.
compete with new girls that are coming out in the industry. She's having to
Absolutely.
True.
compete. She doesn't have anything that brings her out there. Like she doesn't have a unique thing of hers.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
she's probably pressured and trying to keep up with them.
I think so. I really
Because
do.
that definitely looks like surgery on her face.
It looks like
Mhm.
surgery.
And I
And I
mean,
believe it is.
I've done makeup. I've had makeup and I've had wigs that make me look different,
Right.
but not that different now.
Yeah.
Not
I
Yeah.
to
don't
mention
have
that you don't come back and look like yourself later on. Like
right,
Right.
I've seen Beyonce have like 100 different looks, but at the end of the day, you'll see her back to her normal self. You know,
right.
she got something done. She got something done.
But remember
I,
the tennis player who took that picture, Serena?
Serena.
Yeah, you remember she had that bad makeup on, and then
Yep.
she a month later or a few weeks later she came and she looked like herself.
Yep.
So yeah, that's an example of what makeup can do. It can make you look better, or it can make you look worse, or
Right.
you know, eventually you go
Because
back to looking like yourself.
even
Right.
when she was crying on that Instagram post,
She looked
like
different.
you wiping makeup off and you still look the same.
Absolutely.
So I
Absolutely.
mean, if
Yeah,
she had surgery, okay, like
it's
but
okay.
whatever. But
Yeah,
you look different, and everybody just saying you were pretty before all that. You didn't need all that, and you
Right.
literally just sat on TV and told us that you were having surgery like that because it affects your health. So why would you do something else to your body?
Right.
yeah.
All right,
But you
man.
want a fan base.
Right. All right, man. Let's go. We got to move on. All right, baby. We moving on to sports. Listen, if you are here, say hello in the comment section. Shout out where you looking at us from. Where you at? You in North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee? What you doing? What you doing? So first off, let's give a hand to Mrs. Simone. Hello. She is
Yeah, Miss House.
the first woman to win 7 straight gymnast championships. She is
Yes.
the bomb. I think she
The
is a
goat.
wonderful young lady. She's only 24, and I'm loving every bit of her. I
Yes.
I mean, I feel
absolutely.
like she can retire. Well, I mean,
Hey,
Yeah.
if she gonna try to make it to 10,
hey, I don't know, but when I tell you her performances are like none other.
they are.
And you gotta shout her out, man. She's doing some awesome things. Now we moving on. Let's talk about practice, huh? Practice makes perfect, right? We got on AI because he didn't come to practice. Practice. Y'all want to talk about practice?
Mm,
Well, how about this?
brother.
The Aaron Rodgers has not returned to practice. He is not there.
What?
Aaron does not want to play for Green Bay. So we have an issue here. We have an issue. He did not show up for mini camp. Then the mini camp included practice plus a team meeting. He did not show up. That was reported on June 8th. I don't know what's gonna happen to Aaron, but Aaron is not here for play. Aaron said, "Y'all can go straight to hell. I ain't coming." So
I don't blame him.
who gonna check him? Aaron is
But
good.
what is it? What why is he not showing up? Is he saying why,
He
or
wants to be traded. He
oh, he
wants to
just
be
don't want
traded.
to play?
He wants to be
No,
traded. He Go ahead, Chris.
he want a ring. He wants to
Yeah.
win. He's tired of being the GOAT to a sorry
Yeah.
ass team where the coaches can't pick good players and they can't
Oh God.
train the players that they have to work together. Aaron
But
wants to
he's
get
getting
out
up
of
there
there.
in age too. Yeah. He's
Yeah,
getting
Yeah,
up
he
he
there.
is.
wants a ring. How he because he's considered a GOAT. It's
Right.
time. It's like, and he's really good. He's a good player.
He is. He is.
He don't have nobody though.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
Yeah, I know
And
that he got to have at least a couple of weapons.
right. And I like Aaron. I have always liked him. He's always been one of my favorites.
Me
So
too.
I don't what one person said was he may come back and do this year, finish this year, but be moved and traded on next year. So we may see him again, this year with Green Bay.
Mm.
I don't know. But here's the
He better
thing.
show up though.
If he doesn't show up for these next few practices, he can be fined up to $93,000. Now, let's understand that
$5.
Now let's understand that he has a lot of money, so he probably ain't worried about this
Right.
anyway. But $93,000 right now, I think he's at. I think it's just the beginning. So the beginning was like 15,515. So it can go up to 93,000 if he does not come in. So
He better
we're gonna be
bring his
watching
ass
that,
on
man.
then.
We're gonna be watching that, Aaron. I listen. Do your thing, bro. I can't tell you what to do, my brother.
But see, my thing is, why can't they work with him?
Right,
Like,
Right.
why can't they pick, talk to
absolutely.
him, see the type of players, talk to the coaches, they work together as a team. They just like, this is what it is, and this is how it's gonna be. Come to work.
Right, right, right.
And Aaron, like, hell no, I'm a goat. Like,
And
you need
he is,
me.
and he is. Who gonna check him? Aaron
I
is a
Right.
goat. I'm sorry. He like in my favorite quarterbacks. It's like, of course, it's Brady, Aaron, um, um, um,
Breeze,
um, who
breeze,
Breeze.
no,
I like
it's
breeze.
not one of my favorites.
Breeze. He not in my top, but I do like him.
Yeah,
Um,
my time.
what's the one who used to play for Charlotte? Uh,
Cam.
Cam and Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson. But I'm telling you, I really like Aaron. I do. I like Aaron.
Yeah.
You gotta
So
add what's the black boy?
Patrick
Um
Mahomes.
no.
Well, for the
The
Cowboys?
Braves. No, what's the purple team?
Oh,
Um
for
Minnesota Vikings.
Baltimore.
yeah, Baltimore. What's the
I
black
Oh,
think his
boy?
name.
oh my God, Jackson.
Jackson, Lamar
Yes,
Jackson.
yes. I do like him. You are correct.
Yes.
You are correct. He is one of my favorites as well. Yes, he is. Yep. So and Julio, I don't have a picture of him, but he got traded. He's going to he's leaving Atlanta and he's going to what, the Titans? Somebody
Oh, he
comment
gonna
over there.
Titan. No,
Huh?
is it real? Is it true now? It's true.
It went all over the internet last week. So
When I saw it a couple weeks ago, it wasn't true at the time because they didn't start trading. But
It was just
well,
did he go to the Titans or did he go to Brady, the Bucks?
no, he didn't go to the Bucks.
Oh, okay.
He didn't go to the Bucks. But somebody comment and let us know if y'all know who he went to. Tennessee. Yeah. Tennessee
Titans.
Titans. Yep. So that's where he went. So yeah. Hey, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So listen, last thing we're gonna talk about in sports. We got to talk about the playoffs, right? Whoo, y'all, these playoffs is getting good. If y'all not watching these playoffs, I am telling you, these boys are balling. They
They
are
are. They
balling.
are.
So here we go.
good.
Utah and the LA Lakers. Utah is up 2-0. Denver and the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix is up 3-0. Phoenix didn't come to play with y'all asses this year. Hear me? They didn't come to play with you.
LA, LA
Now,
Clippers.
oh
You
shit,
said
where am I
who?
at? No, Denver and the Phoenix Suns.
Oh, the Suns and okay.
Yeah,
And
it's
the
3-0.
Nuggets.
Utah and LA
Okay.
Clippers. Utah's up 2-0.
Mm.
Atlanta, now they playing, so some of this may have changed. I don't know who playing tonight. Atlanta and Philly 76ers. Philly is up 2-1. Okay. Now, y'all know I like Trey. I like Trey Young with Atlanta. And
Me
they are,
too.
baby, they balling. Oh my God. This is so exciting. Milwaukee and
Be
Brooklyn.
real excited.
Brooklyn is up 2-1. Now, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, if Brooklyn don't win, and for some reason, I really don't want Brooklyn to win. I want somebody else to come through and just shock the world, man, and just
I
take
don't.
it.
I want them to win because I want all these are some good black men. Like all these good black
Nope,
men.
it's
One
good black
team.
men on all these teams that can
Yeah.
play.
And I wish all of them came on there too. But they doing a good job. They making the game. I feel like they're making it fun.
They are, man. I think this is exciting, but I do have to say this. LeBron is out on the first round of playoffs. I ain't listen. I y'all know I'm a Lakers fan.
But are you
for those
shocked?
that don't know.
You're not shocked by that, are you?
For the first round, yes, because this is the first time he's been out on the first round. So on the first round, yes, even if I didn't think, and I will never admit it, even if I didn't think that they would go all the way, I definitely did not think that he would lose in the first round. That I did not think he would do.
I
And
did, because them games was sorry. They
but
was sorry. I
so
knew
so
they was gonna lose.
so here's my question for you though. Do you think it's because he doesn't have the help of AD because AD got hurt, or do you just feel like LeBron is not the old LeBron and he's not gonna do it?
It didn't. I think it's because of AD. I do.
I mean, Jordan need Pippen.
And then too, somebody else left that was he was kind of good at part of the team. What's the little short guy? Rondo.
Oh
I think
Yeah, Rondo left.
I think
Yeah,
they all played together well. And when he
I do
left the
too.
team,
And I don't
yeah.
get that. If you're winning with the team, if you won with the team, then why do you break that apart? It's like
Yeah.
ah
Well, so when I was talking to Rashad about it, he was like, it just depends on what that athlete mindset is. So Rondo's mindset could be get more money.
yeah,
Yeah.
That team
because
offer
he's
me more
older.
money,
And
or it
maybe
could
they
be
don't
get
mix
more
well, like personality
right.
wise.
Yeah, or
True,
they could have fell out and they care about the relationship on the team more than a ring or money. And then other
true,
people go somewhere else for a ring. They want to get a championship.
true,
Yeah.
So it
true, true,
just
true.
depends on whatever the athlete is.
Oh well, either way, guys, my Lakers are no longer there, and I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I'm gonna have to deal with it. We moving
I
on to
knew
current.
that though.
I said we was moving on, and she still want to
I
get on my nerves. All right, Foxy, what you got for us? What's going on in the current event?
Yo, if everywhere you go today, everywhere you see help wanted signs. Why is that?
Absolutely. Yep.
Because people are still collecting unemployment with that extra $300 a week incentive for I think they call it the paycheck protection, whatever. Anyway, for those of you who are still unfortunately unemployed due to the pandemic, your extra $300 a week is coming to an end. So in North Carolina, the governor said that he's going to extend it to July 30th. That's when they're going to go back and revisit it. And then they will see how far it goes. Now, it will come to an end throughout the U.S. come September of this year. Now, here's what I'm thinking. I've been blessed, all of the ladies on the panel have been blessed to have employment throughout the pandemic, whether we work at home or go into the office. We've been blessed. We have not got COVID. But for those of you who do get unemployment, yeah, go get a job, boo. Go get a job. Don't get caught out here with your panties down around your ankles and you ain't got a roof over your head. Pull your
Listen.
bloomers up, take off your pajamas and put on your 9-to-5 clothes and go get that job. And there's plenty of them out here. So you have an opportunity to be selective in what you get. Don't sit around and wait till the last minute. We talked about that last month about the housing. It's boom, go get a job. Go get a job. Because once all the stuff dries up, those 30-day bills, guess what? They still coming in 30 days. Every 30 days, those bills gonna still be popping.
Absolutely.
So has those lifted?
What?
Like the rent, the utilities.
The moratorium for rent, it ends on June 30th.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all better stop playing with these folks, because these folk ready to start getting their money. And they coming for you, because like landlords and all those people who were giving all those grace periods and stuff.
Yep.
They come to get their money. They ready to
Yeah,
get paid.
yeah.
So I
So
would
those of
suggest,
us who
Yeah,
was
we ain't
blessed
never
to
stopped.
still here, if you were blessed to still live through the pandemic, guess what? It wasn't gonna be here forever. So let's go ahead and get back to work. Let's get
you
back
got to
to
get
work.
back to work.
Let's say whether you worked in the hospitality restaurants or if you went into the office, like I know offices are doing everything they can to make it safe even when we do go back. So some people are working from home, some still, and they may or may not go back into the office, because I know a lot of jobs are finding that it's more cost effective for their workers to stay working from home.
Well,
That
that's true, but Forbes actually decided to drop something where they were pretty much, I guess, giving some of the statistics saying that a lot of people who are home, they are sleeping, they're watching porn, they're doing all this stuff.
You can't
But to
tell them people
me,
what to do in their house.
but
They
to
can
I
watch.
me,
mean, but are they doing their work?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Are they
Look,
doing their work though?
if they want to be have the conference call and the Zoom meetings, and on their cell phone they watching a little porn, what's wrong with that?
but here's the thing, none of this was a problem when we were deep in the pandemic. But now that
Okay.
everything is dying down, we got to find a reason to get you back into the office. So, hey, let's talk about what you probably doing. You probably got some porn up there. Oh, wait, are you doing the oochie coochie? Huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
let me tell
You
you,
doing that on the clock?
there's a whole bunch of babies coming this year. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you, it's a whole bunch of babies gonna be coming this year.
It
Oh,
is.
man.
Not for me.
Not for
Listen,
me either.
but I tell you what, we do have to get back to work, and y'all better start getting back now, because if everybody start looking for a job at the same time, some people gonna be out of luck. But listen, all I'm saying is there's a lot of jobs out there right now because people are
It's
not coming to work.
everywhere.
They are
You can go.
not.
If you go in the grocery stores, you go in the malls, everywhere, any fast food restaurants, they are hiring. You see big signs. I saw one sign, I think it was from the mall, and the sign says, "We're hiring right now as of today."
Damn.
Literally, those were the words. And I was like,
No,
Wow.
hey,
I seen a sign that said McDonald's was hiring for like $16 or $17 an hour, and you get a free iPhone if you stay on for you
what?
past your 30 days.
Let me go find me a part-time gig and get
Whoa.
free iPhone on top of that. Man, stop.
What?
I remember back in the day, you could stop a sister from having two jobs, man. I was out
Yep.
there hustling. I
Yep.
was like, you know what? I mean, and now it's like young people, they don't really want to work like that. But if you give me an extra $300 a week in unemployment, how is that gonna entice me to go back to work for $7.25 or $7, whatever the minimum wage is
Yep.
now?
Yep.
So
Well, if you can't tell, I think each generation is different. I think like your generation was like the multiple job type generation. I think like my generation was like the education, go out there, go to college type generation. Like these,
Mm-hmm.
but these young kids, they don't care about no job. They don't care nothing about being broke. My
Nope.
mm,
energy. I gotta protect my energy.
it's my zen. Was my chi is
If I
off.
walk in and not protect my peace.
Oh my God. So look, First Love says when the unemployment stops, people will start getting jobs, but until then, nobody wants to work in a dead end, stressful, low paying job, BS job. Period. They they
I get
they.
it.
I
Yeah.
mean, hey, all I'm saying is, all we saying here is start looking,
That's
cause
right.
it's gonna be
But
cut off soon.
and they putting a lot of incentives in these jobs though. Like
Yeah.
in
Yep.
childcare, like
Mm-hmm.
they pay for your school, they giving out bonuses twice a year. They gave us two COVID bonuses. The state of North Carolina gave us one in November that was like $400 and something dollars, and then in December it was like $600 and something dollars just for working
Wow.
during COVID. So, and then I think they gave us another one in February. So they giving you incentives for working.
Okay. Listen,
Y'all better get it.
all we're gonna say is get it. Let's go. Okay, so I'm taking over Netta's spot this week. There was the hot topic this week was if you were pregnant by a man, of course, we're women on this panel, and men can chime in too, and you knew during your relationship that this man, once you got pregnant, they were not going to be there for the child. You already knew it. Come on now, women, we know. We know when something's not right. Would you give your child, when it's born, that man's last name? Would you give it, or would you say, well, no, because this is my child. We're not married. So let's go here. Let's go here. You don't have his last name. You his baby mama, but you are not his wife. So when
Mhm.
those papers come to sign that, put that name down and to sign that birth certificate, are you going to give the man your last name? Do you do it or do you don't? For me, it's a no. And it's a hard no. It's a hard no. If I know from jump that you are not supporting me through this pregnancy, if you feel like, oh, I don't know if this is my baby for whatever reason, I'm not giving you my child's last name. That
Yeah,
came from me. And I think that is something that is earned. My opinion. I
absolutely.
think it's something that's earned. And so for me, it's a hell no. You don't get it.
Yeah,
No, no, no.
yeah.
No, no, no.
I
Uh-uh.
have to agree with you, especially if you know why you're carrying the baby. If you know why you're carrying the baby, there's no calls, no checkups, no, let me take you to
Mm-hmm.
some baby doctor appointments. You already know. I think it would be no. Um, and then some relationships though, they didn't. Well, a lot of them, they might not have planned the baby in the first place. It may not even have been that type of relationship.
Mm. Good point. Good point. Good point.
Let me tell y'all something.
Uh-oh.
This is what's wrong with people these days. No, nobody has accountability anymore.
Okay.
Because let me tell you something my mama always told me. When a penis goes inside of a vagina, there's a
Here we go.
possibility you can get pregnant. So, unless you want to have this person's baby, don't let this penis into your vagina.
Oh God.
So,
Who raised you?
so
Hello.
with that being said, ain't nobody ever I've never had sex with somebody that I didn't think would be a good dad.
Hey, come
But
on now.
even if, and that was without protection. Now with protection and something happens, I don't care. Y'all can judge me all you want to. I'm going to the clinic and I'm gonna get rid of this baby. If I think that you're not gonna be a good dad, or you've already stated this before, and it was just an accident, because first of all, you ain't coming. We're not even doing it without protection anyway. If I already don't think you had the
I'm
capability,
done.
because it's always a possibility. Like you definitely could get pregnant without protection. So why would I even let you come in me if I know you're gonna be a sorry ass daddy?
Did
Yeah.
you
So
say
that's the accountability right there. So forget even thinking about giving them the last
Oh
name. Baby, you can't even have my baby. I wouldn't even be your baby mama if I thought you was gonna be an ain't shit daddy. Or if I would
mm.
have if I would think that you didn't want my child. You wouldn't even have you wouldn't even be able to be up in me, first of all.
Oh,
So that's
this
first
gets worse. This is just
But there are some that is in a relationship, and along the way, like through the pregnancy, people change. So, like, what if you're good in the beginning, and then when the baby get here, after you done named them, things change.
And things
Ain't
always
nothing you can do
change.
about
Though.
that.
Things
I know.
always change. After that baby come, woo, you start seeing true colors.
Absolutely.
Yes,
The relationship gets real tough. Women already going through a million things within our bodies.
Mm-hmm.
So that's already going to automatically change.
Right.
absolutely.
Right. I say no. I'm still saying a hard no. If we planned it and once it comes and he decides to flip and say, "Oh, I don't know if this is my baby," but that's different because my mind at the time that I had this baby was that we were together.
Yeah.
So because I mean when I had my baby with Carlos, we were not married. But but fun fact, we planned our baby. We
Were
weren't
you
married.
shacking?
And at the time that I got pregnant, no, I wasn't. At the time when I got but as I progressed in my pregnancy, yes, I did move in with him.
You were
I did.
shacking.
Where's shacking in the Bible? Find it. Y'all ain't gonna try me tonight. No ma'am. Y'all think I done told y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I grew up on the word. Now I may get a little
Oh,
twisted
here we
sometimes,
go.
but
Here we
I know
go.
what it say. Finding it. Look, in my Diedrich Haddon voice, find shacking in the Bible. It ain't there. It ain't there.
Think
Well,
you was shacking. You know what shacking is. Don't act like you don't know. You know what shacking is.
I know what it is, and I did it, but again, find it.
neither one of my kids were playing it. I didn't
You
even
had
want to
oops
have
babies. They
kids.
were oop babies. Oops.
Yes. Oops, I fell on top.
See, they'll be the best. Those be the best kids. But
you know,
let me tell you, I have four babies, and only one of them was planned. So
And,
it's
and
hard.
she the craziest
whoa.
one after
Wait.
bunch.
Hold on. I
And
got something
she
to say.
always remind everybody I was the only one planned.
I got something to say about that because you, my dear Foxy, put me on birth control. So how could you not have planned your kids?
Wait a minute.
I'll
Wait a
wait.
minute.
Ah,
Why would I look? I am a passionate, spontaneous female. I've been that way my whole life. Why would I plan? I like surprises.
I feel like I was
You
playing.
nasty.
I feel like I was playing like I feel like I was like
Okay,
a
tell us
No,
why
birthday.
I was
you
playing.
was not planned, Crystal.
You
You
was
was a
I,
surprise.
you a oops baby.
I told
I
you
was
I love surprises. And when I
you
saw
was
you, I
I
was
was
like, oh
either
my
Valentine's
gosh,
Day
she's beautiful.
or your birthday. I was playing. I remember. I can just think of it. Candles everywhere. Rose petals.
Oh, babe.
You're gonna have an amazing daughter. This
Lies.
is
You're
the
gonna have
milk.
amazing sex.
Lies.
That
Lies.
was to have some amazing sex. That's what that was about.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
It didn't happen that way. It didn't happen that way. Listen. Whew. Okay, y'all. I'm done with this topic, but I say Keisha said Chris stop. But I'm gonna tell y'all, my sister, Foxy is my sister, put me on birth control, um, and helped me go off to school. I mean, she did it. I gotta give her credit when credit's due. My sister did it all. She told me this was our agreement. She said, Tanya, you wait until what do you say? Wait till your kids start
Wait
school,
till
or
the youngest one start school.
she told me to wait till the youngest one started school before I ever thought about having kids. So that way,
That
it's
way,
like we were helping each
all
other.
my kids can give your
Yeah,
kids all the attention, and it worked out
it
perfect.
did.
Like
It did. It did.
exactly the way I
So
It
wanted
y'all really playing this? Really?
that they planned because Tanya was the best aunt. I'm telling you, because I would have y'all in Bobo shoes. I ain't
Yes,
care nothing
ma'am.
about clothes. But your Aunt Tanya will always make sure y'all was fly, y'all shoes was fly
Every
and
Christmas.
straight. She was the
Every
best
Christmas.
aunt. So I was like, you know what? And
Cause I
then
had
She
a
you had
was.
man.
you had
I
the
told
grandparents, everything. So I was like,
I got
yo,
all the new stuff that dropped when they had them jersey dresses. Hey, Aunt Tanya, can I get me a jersey dress? Got me a Lakers jersey dress.
Woo.
Got the
Listen,
Bow Wow CD. Look,
hey,
I
I'm
agree.
saying it worked
I was
out.
single. I was well, not I probably wasn't single, but I had no kids, had my own house, so I was living my best life, honey. With all the credit cards, charge it. Don't y'all do that shit. But back then you couldn't tell me shit.
That's why my niece and my nephew, when they text me, call me, whatever they want, you wait till Cam go off to school. I got a little something for you, niece.
No,
You ain't
let's
gonna have to worry about
I don't
nothing.
even want to talk about that. We moving on.
You ain't ready.
Okay, y'all. I have to set the stage for this story because this story here, when I heard it, I said to my spirit, I said, spirit, and my spirit said, huh?
Hmm?
And I said, something don't seem right. And my spirit said, cause it ain't. Okay, I gotta take you through this. So everybody knows when you get married, things can happen, right? I ran late for my wedding. When I was getting out of the car, my dress caught on my shoe and I was tumbling. So things happen, right? Things happen. The driver of the limo had to literally catch my ass. I was going down. Okay? I was gonna fall. So, okay, things happen. So you got this bride, they're taking pictures. Look at that. Look at that. They gone with the wind fabulous. They gone with the wind fabulous. They out of here. Okay? Things happen. Okay? Then we got this guy. He coming up to get a ring. What happened? They fall.
Mm,
Things happen on your wedding day.
it
It
does.
does. Sometimes you might get a little sick on your wedding day. You don't know what's going to happen.
Or your daddy might get lost. They're supposed to walk you down the aisle.
Hey,
Hmm. It
things
happens.
happen. Sometimes you get a little sick and you're just not yourself. However, I want y'all to listen to the story. This couple is out of India. This is the bride and the groom. Now, I don't know if it was bad makeup, but her skin looks a little.
Peek it.
Oh, there you go. That's what I'm looking for. It don't look quite right, right?
Not quite healthy.
No, it don't. And if somebody did her makeup like that, you did a horrible job. You must be the one that Serena used because that shit is not good. Okay. Now, before I go on, I have to say this that we are not speaking ill of um, anyone status or religion or whatever.
Culture. Right.
Culture, yes. So the story is that they were getting married, and the bride whom you see here, they went to exchange flowers in the ceremony, and she collapsed. She fell out and she died. She died. Now, I want you to take a look at this picture. Now, this is a picture that she took with, I'm assuming, the women in her wedding or whatever.
In the
The
party.
young lady that is circled is her sister. This is her sister. This is her sister. When she collapsed and passed away, they moved her into another room. In India, this was an arranged marriage, okay? This groom expected to be married on this day. He was going to hit him some pussy that night, okay? So the families got together and they said, well, what do we do? Because one thing about India weddings is that they are expensive. How Even if you're low class, the weddings cost a lot. So the families decided that he would marry the lady that you see circled in this picture, which is her sister. Now, let me tell y'all something. This didn't sit right in my spirit. Nothing about this sat right in my spirit because I think I watch Law and Order. Okay, somebody needs to investigate what was in that flower that they was exchanging, because how is it that this lady all of a sudden, you not gonna tell me, you not gonna tell me now, she look at her skin, something, I'm not believing this. Now let me tell you that, let me say this, there was this movie one time called Death Becomes Her, where these women were fighting and
Ooh.
going on. I can't say if y'all, something just ain't right. Did somebody do something to this lady? Now,
So you think the sister set her up?
baby, it seemed like something evil came in that wedding and took over. Now y'all done got me to stuttering. Something, baby, is this your king? Is it?
Oh,
Something
first
ain't
of
right.
all,
Look at this. I feel
Loki.
another spirit.
You know Loki is a wizard.
I feel another spirit came up in there, y'all. And maybe oh, I'd hate to say it, but here, I think he married. I think he married maybe who he wanted to marry. I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna leave it like that.
So
I'm gonna leave it
I
like
think
that.
Man,
I remember the story. I remember reading that they had to, well, the family, because they had to pay a dowry. So he had to marry somebody. So they had to get
right. That's what I was going to
some.
say. Like, I don't think that girl even wanted to marry him. Look at her. Put her back up there. Put her up there.
Come
Yeah.
on, sis. Come on,
She
sis.
probably
Put her
She
back
didn't
killed her
even
up.
look, she
damn
didn't
self.
look that excited about it.
And Lord, forgive me for talking about the dead. But she probably killed herself.
You
She
think
didn't want to
so?
marry him.
No.
Ooh.
But she's the
Wow.
oldest. She's the
Mm-hmm.
oldest.
I didn't
Mm-hmm.
think about that.
Okay, can we agree to this? That there needs to be an investigation. Can we agree to that?
Yeah, I
No,
agree.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
That's their culture. That's what they do. They do
No,
stuff like that.
But you know
I'm
what? I think
saying,
even in that culture, that is no longer a tradition. Like some families are just old school and they keeping that live, but they don't do that no more. They don't
listen,
practice that.
listen. Y'all can say whatever the
And
hell
they
y'all
do.
want to say. Ain't no damn way I'm marrying a man and my sister land. She ain't even cold. She
Ain't even
lukewarm.
If
cold.
She
if
Rigor
that's what
mortis
lukewarm.
ain't even
you
set
raised
in.
to do, them girls was taught to do that from birth. That
They
was
are.
probably praying, oh, let's hope this is a girl so we can marry her to this king so we can be wealthy one day.
No. You ain't gonna make me, because my spirit done already
Yeah.
talked to me. Y'all ain't gonna make me feel no other kind of way than something transpired. And somebody that wants something to happen, and this right here, mm-mm. Y'all need to investigate what done happened to this young lady, because
What
this here
what
ain't the
Keisha
work of
say?
the Lord. She ain't even cold though. And they having a meeting about what's the next step. Wait a minute, can we talk about this? What if she had a
So did she,
boyfriend? What if she had a
so did
boyfriend already?
ain't no boyfriends. They can't have boyfriends.
Use a lie.
Ain't-
You may not know about it, but you ain't gonna tell me you ain't gonna tell me she ain't had no man on shit. She had her
so did
man
they have
He
the
do
wedding
look
the same
miserable.
day?
same day.
Yes.
So was the girl still in the
Yes.
same building? Like was she
Yes, she was
downstairs?
in
She was
she
in
was
the
in the
next
next
room.
room.
Bless her heart, Lord.
I need an investigation. I need an investigation.
She's
You
in the
not gonna
next room.
tell me, you ain't gonna tell me that this is not right. Okay, so wait a minute. Keisha said, I'm sorry, but no matter any culture or religion, I ain't marrying my sister's fiance. Tell it, Keisha. Tell it. And then she said, let me see. Oh, I lost. Okay. Something like that happens, that weddings are about to be an extravagant funeral. Wait a minute.
Eh.
Keisha.
So what? Who you
But
gonna
you know
kill?
what though?
You
They could
you mad?
have.
Who you gonna be mad at? You gonna be mad at the parents or the bride, or you gonna be mad at the husband?
I'm
Because
upset.
what's the repercussions of them not giving them a daughter? Could
Well,
they
for
They
die?
one
have to
thing,
pay the dowry. No, they have to pay the dowry to the husband.
So they will be in debt.
Well,
well,
they're gonna be without the money anyway. But they wanted to have something, so they had to
right.
get rid of the daughter. You know what I'm saying? So in this case, instead of what is that, 4 or 5 daughters there, so now they're down to 3.
Wait a minute.
I'm just saying. I mean, so I mean, you know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Wait. So basically, I'm gonna talk in their voice. I'm gonna talk in their voice. This
Don't
how
do
I
it.
feel. This how I feel like the meeting went. This how I feel like it went. This the groom. Well, y'all told me I was gonna get some and I was gonna marry her. So y'all gotta do something. I don't know what the hell y'all plan on doing, but I'm gonna need some tonight. Period. Point blank. That's how it is. And so the daddy was like, well, shit, we done paid for this wedding. This wedding cost a lot of money. She dead now. We're going to have to pay this bill. We might well go ahead on. Which one you want? And look who he picked. He probably already had his eye on her, y'all. I don't trust it. What was in the flower? Because when they did that flower exchange, listen, it could have been something on that flower.
She had
Yeah.
Who
already
touched
popped
that flower?
a bottle of pills. She was already feeling it right there. Look at her. She already high. She
You
not
sticking
she
to
feeling
that.
it.
And then
She not
Tanya, and
a bottle of
what
pills.
Keisha had said in the comments about, she's not, no matter the culture, but in that culture, if you did not have the support of your family, like if they disowned you, nobody else would touch you. It's an honor thing. So she would be basically homeless.
Listen,
Right.
took somebody else's wife. I don't care how y'all say it. He took somebody else's wife. That girl was probably dating somebody else and in love with them and wanted to be with them. Now he done came up in here like, "Hey, auntie," and then took the wife. Now, hey, Felissa, how you doing, honey? Um, I'm just saying.
Well, but what if she was sleeping with him on the low?
Now you get it. Now you get it. That's what I'm saying. Who's to say?
Mm.
Listen, who's to say this wasn't already planned? Who's to say he wanted this one, but he couldn't get her because she wasn't the oldest? So I'm
I
gonna
don't
do
even think
something.
he don't even like women. Pull him back up. He look like he like men.
Wait, what? Wait a minute.
Look
Wait a
at
Wow.
minute.
him.
Well,
Well, you know what? They're all really gorgeous anyway,
they are
for the
very,
most
yes, yes. But look at his skin and look at her skin. Y'all, something
Yeah.
ain't right.
Yeah, he looks healthy. She looks a
Already
little.
took the pills.
She look a little waxy.
You know what I just thought about? Don't they have bad COVID over there?
Yes,
They
COVID
need to
was really.
investigate. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, they need to investigate. My law and order senses is telling me that something needs to be. Where's Liv? Where's Liv and Stabler? Liv and Stabler. Yeah,
Baby, Liv would have figured that out in an hour.
already.
No,
Yes,
45. In the last 15 minutes, they in court, and he done got life.
y'all. They
Look,
don't do
and where's
shows like
Jack?
that. They're with the SUV. I mean the sexual
What?
SVU.
There you go.
They smart enough to be anywhere, honey. Well, give me Jack. Where Jack at? Where Jack?
Who is Jack?
Oh, Law and
24.
Order. Give me Jack.
No, you talking about 24, right?
No.
Never
Law and
mind.
Order.
Who is
Jack,
Jack though?
Jack is the lawyer on Law and Order.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I don't know him.
y'all
I know
listen,
Carisi.
listen. I'm
I
telling you
know
right now.
Carisi.
Oh, you know
I don't
Carissa.
know
Yeah,
Jack.
yeah, yeah. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. This need to be investigated. May she rest in peace. But when I tell y'all that I think they need to investigate why sis passed away, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't married no man, and my sister is over here in the next room, honey. Body
Okay.
ain't even cold. She lukewarm. And you want me to get up here and talk about I do, I don't.
I don't.
That's you ain't got
Absolutely
to
don't.
claim me. Hey, like Keisha said, I'm leaving India then. I'm out. I come over here to Americas. Who gonna
They
show?
gonna find you.
They gonna
They
wait a
gonna
minute.
find you.
I'm gonna try.
That's what they gonna do.
Hey, I might not make it over that wall though.
That's funny.
I might not make it. Hey, they gonna have me in the jail. Y'all know they got them jails with them. You know what? I'm not gonna go there.
Oh, you don't want to go to the jail because they're
I'm
gonna
not
never
gonna go.
let you
Yeah.
out.
Listen, I'm
Well,
gonna tell you right now.
I know I can't marry my sister's bride, so
She gets on my damn
not even
nerves.
much.
She gets on my
That
I
ain't
ain't
never gonna happen in my
listen.
reality.
I ain't never married nobody that's close to anybody that I know.
Right.
Like I
That you know.
listen, I don't want
Y'all
them
was just with
after my
Fallon
friend
and
that
them
had them.
doing it.
Huh?
You was okay with Fallon doing it.
They
Well,
weren't
I was
really
saying you
friends.
don't
That
own
was for the
anyone.
show. They weren't really friends. Fallon and her, they were not friends. That was for the show.
Yeah.
And why should the only reason why Fallon should ever be feel any type of way about that is because of the money. Cause he ain't good looking. He just got money.
Of course.
He looked
Yeah.
like Portia's daddy. Huh? He old.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
So
Hey, the Clippers winning
they are. Listen, if y'all not
79 to
watching,
65.
y'all need to watch. Y'all might as well. NFL ain't here yet, so go on and watch you some good NBA, and because it's entertaining as hell. Oh my gosh, I love it. But listen, I done had a good time, but I'm gonna tell y'all, I think I'm gonna write a letter and tell them to go ahead and investigate old girl and find out what really happened
Oh
to her.
Lord.
I need to know. I need to
I
know
want
what
I want them
happened.
to release it too though. I want them to pump her stomach.
Yes.
I think that's what she did. I'm
What's the
I
telling you.
wonder,
matter?
but see, I wonder if they even. But see, they won't though. If the family say that if they suspect natural causes or COVID, they won't do. They won't go any further than that.
Oh yeah, they
Listen,
not.
listen. If
That
if this was done intentionally, we see you in
We'll
hell.
never know.
Cause
Yeah,
cause
we'll
cause
never
cause,
know.
cause if y'all did something to that lady, God rest her soul. If y'all did something, y'all needs to go straight to hell. And I said
ain't
I ain't
that
taking it back. I said I ain't taking it back. You need to go to hell. Cause she was dressed and ready. She didn't look ready, but she was dressed and ready for her wedding. Okay?
Keisha said they don't do autopsies. Oh yeah, it
What?
could be against their religion.
mm-hmm.
I told y'all
They
my
can't
spiritualization said it. I told y'all. Mm-mm. I'm sticking with the first thing I said. I ain't taking it back. I'm sticking with it. Something was done to this young lady. Something was done to her. I'm sorry. I ain't believing nothing y'all say. I see,
Chris said
I ain't
she
gonna
did
see
it to
y'all in hell, but
herself.
y'all go to
He
hell.
did.
What she say?
Oh. What if she really like girls and she would rather die than to be married to a man?
You are messy.
Booyah!
You are a whole mess.
That's what happened right there.
Damn.
Oh God. Oh.
Y'all
What?
know them lesbians don't play these days, honey.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me say, wait a minute. Okay, so Nana said, what y'all talking about? Honey, we talking about the man, the in
We
India, the
talking about
bride and the
yours. No,
groom.
that's Ann's
That's
story.
the
Damn.
bride and the groom, and
Damn.
they was getting married, and then the bride dropped dead. When they did the exchange of flowers, she collapsed and she died. They
Oh.
moved her over to the next room, had a meeting, and he married her sister. Now I
Mm-hmm.
say there's some funny shit going on. I don't care what y'all say. something funny happened. I think he married the woman he wanted to marry, and that's what it is. And Keisha just said they ain't gonna do no autopsy. Who gonna check him? Huh? Who gonna check him? Y'all can't check that man. He done married the woman he wanted to marry. Now what you talking about? Listen,
I don't think
it
he
is what it
necessarily
is.
wanted to marry her. He just wanted to get him some. He just wanted
You
to
breaking
get
up.
that dowry. You know, they can have anybody they want. He just wanted to get that dowry.
Okay, so you telling me that this man can have anybody he wants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
His
Anybody.
family. It's typically the family that sets it up, though. Like, and the amount of money that they receive is like who they want to end up choosing at the end of the day.
It's some lucky
Yeah.
men over there
Or you
then.
could have a set of parents that values your opinion.
It's some lucky
What
men
Keisha
over there.
say?
Because they have some beautiful women. What she
Keisha
say?
ain't got my glasses on.
She said, shit, I would have killed him then. I ain't killing myself, knowing my people's game, marry him. Knowing
Right.
that she's gonna be married off anyway. He would have been a dead duck, what she said. I'm
I
definitely gonna
agree
kill
with you.
somebody else before I kill myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill somebody else. Okay, so Felissa said no autopsy performed.
Yep.
Forced marriage. Forced. Oh, she used it. I ain't say it.
Well, I
Forced
wouldn't say
marriage.
forced, but arranged. Arranged.
Listen, that's forced. If it's not the man that I fell in love with, you are forcing me to marry somebody else. No,
But you're
ma'am.
assuming that she was in love with somebody else.
That girl, Kim.
Right.
You're believing your
Right.
own story.
You're just
I am
making up
believing.
this.
I am my
She
story
believing it.
in my head. My spiritualization done told me what done happened, and in my head, she was liking somebody else. We ain't gonna say she was having sex with somebody else. She was liking somebody else. She done had her eye on him, and now her sister done passed away. Now you telling me I gotta marry this cornball when I've been looking at this dude right
He pretty.
here? Listen,
He
death.
pretty.
Listen, death gonna become her because somebody gonna die. Because see that's how people have affairs, because you be trying to make them marry somebody they don't want to marry, and then they end up cheating with the person that they really like. Then
Well,
that
actually, statistically, arranged marriages last longer than any other marriage, like a marriage, like we have over here. They say
because they're
statistically
forced.
they last longer.
Because they're forced.
These people been groomed to love a stranger. Like, that's what they've been talked about all their lives. At that point, they used to. I mean, I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong, but
It's just a different culture that
that's their
we
thing,
wouldn't
right?
understand.
Okay, so First Love said arranged marriages form rich families going into poor families. So, it matches them up. That's what you want, right? You want your family to have like the name and
It's a
become
business.
it's a business. But is love a business? Can I ask that? Is love a business? Hold
In a
wait a
way,
minute.
it
Sometimes,
is. Yeah, in a way, it
Hold.
is.
I don't know.
It is.
I had to think about it. That one time I wanted that washer and dryer. I might have to sing on the mic a little bit.
What?
Oh God. Where did that come from?
Okay.
Where did that come from? Listen, some people might not have caught on to that. So I ain't even gonna go into it. Oh gosh. Love. Okay, so if you said that love is a marriage, I mean, no, what did I say?
Love is a
Business,
business.
business. Then now
Mm-hmm.
you got me thinking of people like Beyonce. Um, what's another power couple that merged? Who can y'all think of? A power couple that merged together.
Michelle and Barack, they merged together.
They merged.
She saw,
Okay.
he saw
Yeah.
at that, it was basically potential.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Who
Beyonce and
else
Jay-Z
merged?
was putting together.
You say what?
Um, Beyonce and Jay-Z, they were already both established, well established.
Now I'm gonna tell
Well,
you
Yeah.
this
Barack,
now. There was a story that the combining of the two was needed or wanted to bring in the power couple because Beyonce has her people. She was the nice, wholesome girl, and he was
Hmm.
like the R&B gangster rapper. But if you put them together, she brings her people to him, and he brings his people to her. And so it was said at one point in time they were kind of arranged, like let's come together. But it
Maybe
was
in the
said,
social media, in the society, but not. I don't know. I don't know. That's a reach. That's a reach for me.
it said
so you
They
trying
said
to say
Beyonce
they
fell
were
in
put
love.
together? You were saying they were put together for a business and then they just fell in love after that?
They said that Beyonce fell in love. Not so much as
Oh.
Jay-Z, because remember, Jay-Z was out here cheating and doing whatever the hell he wanted to. But
Mm.
she,
Did he ever stop? Did he? Did he
yes,
ever
he
stop?
did. Yes, he did. You ain't gonna make me believe that he did. He is not
Okay.
cheating
All right.
anymore, and he is in love with
Okay.
B, and ain't nothing gonna change
Okay.
my mind.
I don't know, but before you marry somebody, you think about what you guys can do together as a team, like what you guys can accomplish as a team, like together.
True.
Like that's one of the
Yeah.
reasons that you say yes, that you say I do, because we make a good team and we can anything we can do, it'll work out. But if you in love with somebody, I've liked somebody that was a possibility, but I didn't see us being a power couple. I didn't see us
Right.
working together as a team. Like,
So,
Yeah.
are you saying that people no longer marry because of good sex?
no,
You don't think they
no.
do?
You have to.
You
You
don't
have
think
I
to
that
be
hope
able
people,
they.
to.
huh?
I hope
Time
they
out,
don't.
time out. You don't think that people marry because the first thing that they feel connected with this man or woman is great sex?
I hope not.
You hope not.
I
You
hope
don't
that's
I don't
not.
know.
think that
I
women
hope
have
that's not
fallen
the
in
first
love.
thing.
You don't think that that women have fallen in love with the peen and then came
No,
back and said, "I
I'm not
can
saying
change."
it.
Wait a minute.
I'm not
That
saying it
and
don't
then I can change him to what I want him to be,
happen.
and then we can be a power couple. That you don't think that? Oh, y'all blind. Y'all blind if you don't
I'm
think that
just
happens.
saying. I
I
don't
mean,
think that's
there
the first
probably
thing.
are women like that. I think there are women like that.
I think there's a lot of
But
women
those
like
are the
that.
type of women that I don't know, they think on a different type of level. They think differently. I've had sex with someone and didn't want to marry him because even though it might have been good, like you're not my partner, like you wouldn't bring
Right.
nothing to the table. You don't
Mm-hmm.
have anything that'll better me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
because if you think along those lines, what's left after sex if that's all they had?
Right.
You have to build that person up.
You listen, you are absolutely right. I'm not saying that you're wrong. Your train of thought is correct. But the way that people are getting married now is
Mm,
different. It's a sexual listen, okay. The first thing that you recognize about a man is his what? It's his looks, right? You're
attraction.
attracted to him. So
Right.
attraction leads to I want to get closer to you. As I'm getting closer to you, sex is going to happen. If the sex is good, sometimes women overlook all else and say, "Hey, he's a good person. I'm attracted to him. Sexually, we're compatible. I can work with this man and get him where I need him to be."
Mm,
Does it last? I don't think so. Me personally, I don't think so. I think eventually the tired part is going to happen. Or it could just
right.
be that he's just like, I'm gonna say this. I'm
He's
gonna say this.
okay with himself. Why
I'm gonna
you
say
gonna
this.
try to change him?
Have you ever had a friend or known somebody where they were in a relationship, right? and he was not good to her. Let's say he cheated, this, that, and the third. She never cheated on him, but he would do that to her. And
Mhm.
it took him leaving her in order for the relationship to end. She never left him, but he had to leave her in order for the relationship to end. You ever met that person before? It's
Yeah.
done. It's done. And
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
some women, and some men, I don't want to just put it on, a woman, they just don't want to be alone the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
So they will take a little more just to have somebody there. And I'm not judging that.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
not
I
judging
get
that.
it. I get it, but I think that comes into the self love and self worth of
Yeah.
yourself. So when you start talking about things like that, because
So
you're
so
not
what
going to understand until until you get into that space of your own self identity, till you
so what if
understand your own
she
self.
what if the woman, here's my question to y'all. What if the woman knows her self-worth and all of that, and all she really wants is just a sexual partner? She doesn't want a husband, she doesn't want a boyfriend. All she wants to do is have sex. And let's just say sex with multiple people. Is she wrong? Does that make
No,
her a single woman? Does that make her a whore? Because
no,
she decides that she doesn't want a relationship and she just want to screw a man every now and again? Does it
nope.
make it a whore?
Or several? Oh no, absolutely not.
Mm.
She's an
Just
adult.
makes her like sex.
So then, I got to go further, right? So let's
Oh
say she's
gosh.
sleeping with these men and then she falls in love with one guy. Because listen, sometimes when it's y'all ain't gonna agree with me, but sometimes when it's really good, your feelings get involved. Sexual
They
that
do.
sex, it makes a bond between
It's
two
it's called
people.
lust.
It is, but listen, you
Ah,
can't
but
tell me how
sometimes
to
though you
feel.
do
It's
get
different. It's
you get a
different.
sometimes though you get a soul tie with sex too. So
So,
you have to be careful with that.
yes,
You get so connected within that
absolutely.
situation that it's sex that connected your soul. So it already started off the wrong way.
It
But
did.
even if that's the case though, once you fall in love, that's when you start thinking about the future and you start piecing together some things. So she'll even still know though.
Yeah.
Right. She'll
Yeah.
she'll she'll know, but I get what you're saying. Like she'll know, but she will probably still accept some of those things just
Mm.
because I like his company. I like when he comes over. So although I want him and I know he may not want me, I enjoy the company. So I'm just gonna take this as it is. I'm gonna take it
But
as it
ain't
is.
that what everybody do? But think about it though. Don't you accept some things from your husband because you
Yeah.
love him? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But
Absolutely.
everybody's
So
not
this
gonna be
what we all do.
100% of what you want.
Right.
Absolutely. But I think as women, we get more tied into it's hard for us to just have sex with somebody and not feel something for them. Does that make sense?
I don't
No,
agree with that.
you don't.
I don't
What
agree
you
with that
think?
either.
You know?
I think it's possible. I think it depends on the person, man
Yeah.
or woman. I think you can definitely. Well, I know for me, I can definitely have sex with somebody and don't feel nothing for
I
them.
can. I know for a fact I can. I know that for a fact.
What? Okay, so okay, you saying you know that for a fact. Okay, so listen, you not now, of course, because we know you're married, but
Right.
you meet a guy, good job, good car. Even if he has kids, he takes care of them. He comes over, he makes you laugh. He's just a great guy, and the sex is awesome. After sleeping with him for, let's say, 6 months, you're telling me that nothing in you will feel tied to him in some kind of way?
The,
She cold
it
blooded.
wouldn't be, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't feel tied to him. I would care about him. Like if he
Mm-hmm.
was to
Yeah,
die, I would
God
definitely
damn,
feel
when
some type
y'all
of way.
big
But
down.
like I would never like if at that moment when I started to go into this relationship and saying that this is just straight sex and that's it, That's all it's really going to be.
Yeah.
And I mean, this can go on for years, and I still would
Mm-mm.
not care.
You
Like,
see,
because
some kind of way,
it's something
something in
about you.
here may
I
make you
mean,
want more.
no, it's gonna
Mm-mm.
make. I'm gonna tell you what
I
it make
think
me
that's
do.
where things
It make
get
me
confused,
add you to my
Tanya.
prayer list. I ask God, I pray to God for you to bless and
Things,
keep you safe.
yeah, things get really confusing when you change up the games in the middle.
But is
Because
it not more?
you went
Not
in there
even just
thinking you
that
think
though. Not even just that. When you think of somebody that you want to be with, it's to me. Let me just say for me, the person that you want to be with for the rest of your life holds specific characteristics.
yeah.
Okay.
So either I see these characteristics or I don't. And if I don't see them, I already know it's not going to be nothing deep with you. And even though you might do something different, like, oh, I would never thought I would have been attracted to something like that. Oh, let's have sex. But that's about it. Like, I'm not going to, it's these specific
She
characteristics
cold
that
blooded,
make
ain't it?
me
She
I
is.
love it. I
She
love
is.
it.
to just want to be with that person. And if you don't
I'm
carry it,
glad
you
she
don't carry
married.
it.
Listen to me. I don't
Oh,
give a
if I
damn
wasn't
what
married, honey.
I don't give a damn what y'all say. When you start seeing someone, because that's what I'm gonna say, seeing someone, you like everything about them, although you know that it's supposed to be only just a sexual thing. Something here will start to say, what if? What if this guy could really be mine? Like, what if he could be mine? What if this is meant to be? What if we should no longer be friends, but we should now try it? Why can't we try it? You're telling me
Yeah.
that's never happened? You don't
No.
believe this shit.
I think
I
you
like
know.
I
I
said,
think you would know from the beginning.
I've
You would
always
know.
known from the beginning. There's
Yeah,
never
I've always
ever
known.
been somebody
Except for
that
that one time.
I've been like, oh, I want to spend the rest of my life with this person, or I've had dreams of marrying somebody else. Like, it's never, because, like I said, I've had these characteristics, and if you don't meet this person or this criteria, then you
So
just
you
not
got
gonna
your
make that
list.
boat.
You have a list, and if it doesn't check off on your list, you know that this is just sex and nothing more. You
Nothing
don't
more.
bend. You don't bend on your list. That's what you're saying.
I'm not being on my list.
Listen, you a hardcore individual, and y'all
I
ladies,
think
I know y'all
I
listening, and
think
y'all just gonna sit here and not say nothing. But I
I
know I
think I
got
might have been
queens.
a nigga in my past life. I think I was a nigga in my past life. I was a dude, because I'm so dead serious, and I don't even know if Keisha is even still on this thing. But Keisha would tell you, like, baby, it either is or it ain't, and it is the
Now,
way it
listen,
is.
at one point in my life, I used to be like that. I was hardcore. I didn't care. I didn't care. But I think the older I got, and I don't want to say I was searching for it, but I've always been a person that could just talk to people. Like, if you see me and you say hello, I'm gonna speak back. I was never like one of those bougie, don't talk to me because I'm this and I'm that. So I always had male friends. And sometimes, even if you think like, oh, I'm not gonna like this guy, da 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 da, but the more time you spend with that guy, you like, damn, this guy's really cool.
And
Like,
you know what? Now that you say that, I get it, because I was my early 20, I mean my late 20s, my I was it was different. I wasn't able to I wasn't hanging with dudes. I wasn't going on dates with other
mm-hmm,
dudes. You know what I mean?
right.
So it wasn't like that. So I kind of see what you're saying. Like, if I was getting that type of, play with other people. But I was in a committed relationship during all those times and those
Right.
years while I was young. And then too, I never looked for somebody else. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? So I,
Right.
I guess I can see that. Like, if I was like, okay, it's time for me to settle down, this guy showing me attention, this guy showing me, we've been doing this for 6 months. Yeah, I could
But
probably see that.
fortunately for you, you met your husband when you were young.
Yeah.
So you didn't do a lot of in and out, in and out, in and out, like everybody else. Like, I have
Hmm.
friends in their 40s, um, 50s, whatever, 30s, who are still not married, but it's when they say love is love, it's like you may start out like and see somebody be like, oh, he ugly. But then like you may get his number and then he starts to call you. And then once you start, developing that friendship, he that ugly.
That, yeah, I never experienced that. I never got the number and went on the first date, and
Right, right,
you know what I'm saying, with multiple men. So I
right,
could kind of
right,
see that. So I probably wouldn't be as hardcore as I am. So I can see that if you were spending time in your late 20s, mid 20s with somebody
right,
else.
right, right. Hey, this
It's,
is
it's just dating, period. That's all that is.
yeah, it's dating and then falling in love. I mean,
No.
Yeah.
people still fall in love. Do people still fall in love? Do people still fall in love?
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah, yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
But I
I don't
think
know.
I think you do that early on. You do
yeah.
that early on, that fall
Because
in love
do you
stage.
believe that falling in love and loving somebody are two different things?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, 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 okay.
Oh yeah.
Listen,
Oh yeah.
I can
And
go
staying in love.
staying in love.
And staying in
Definitely,
love.
definitely. It's dating. It's spending time. It's so much. Like,
It's
and
a
It
lot of
really
work,
is.
man.
it's a lot of people who want to be married, and I just be like, it's things that come with that you have to be prepared for. It's not just
You really
living
do.
together. It's not living
Yeah.
together. It's learning to live together. Because when you first move in with somebody and they
Woo.
got their ways and you got your ways and you trying to put that shit together,
Yeah. It's a lot.
it's a lot. It's a lot. And
Marriage,
mind
marriage
you,
side, that was a hard year.
yeah.
We
Now
didn't move
mind
in
you,
together until like 4 or 5 years later, once we got together. So we were like 4 or 5 years in the game, and then we finally moved in with each other. That was like, I think that was the roughest time of our relationship
yeah.
Yeah.
Now
when we first moved in.
Carlos would say that was our reference because y'all got to remember, I moved in with him, but I was also pregnant. So he's adjusting to living with a woman for the first time and living with a pregnant, moody woman for the first time. And then remember with Cam, she had the birth defect. So he got to deal
Mm.
with all of that. So tell you something, baby, but it is what it is. But we can talk about this all night, honey, because I got so
Oh,
All
we
many
night.
could.
I got so
I
many
got something
thoughts
to say too.
and all kind of stuff. And we we need to get some women, some single women, um, on here,
Take on it.
on here, and get their take on it. Let me just read this from Felissa. She said, "Yes, people still fall in love. I'm ready to fall in love again, and I definitely want to be married one day. I'm 41." So that's a
So
friend
what
of
made
mine.
you say that? So what made you say, you know what, I'm ready to fall in love right now? What was that moment
Oh
that
yeah,
you that
good
you were ready
question.
to do that?
Good question, Felissa. I'm gonna wait for you to answer that one. Ask again so she can get it.
What made you say you were ready to fall in love? Because what stopped you from falling in love in the first place? What
Well,
made you guard your heart?
listen,
You ain't got to go into no detail or anything to that nature.
I
But
think
I be wanting to know, after like heartbreaks and
heart.
divorces
Yes,
and
yes.
all that, like what makes a woman say, you know what, I want to open my heart to another man again?
Let me
Shit,
tell
I
Or
was
you, I
about
have
30
that
when
for
I
you.
when I felt that way. I was about
Shit.
30 when I felt like I
Man.
wanted to open my heart and fall in love. And at that particular time, I actually got pregnant. I told you my baby was planned. I actually got pregnant. And it was over a conversation laying in bed. And we decided that, we wanted to do that. But Um, yeah. So okay, I think she answered. Okay, she said it took me a long time to heal after my heartache. I'm healed and I'm ready. And you know
Mm,
what I want to ask too? We'll probably have to do this at another time, but would you date outside of your race? And I mean any race, not just Caucasians, but would you date outside of your race? Because maybe at this point, you're like, okay, I'm ready for it. And I don't, love is love, right? So I don't really care the color. So
Yeah.
would you be open to dating outside
If
of your
if
race?
if I was single, I would absolutely not.
You wouldn't
I
date outside the
wouldn't.
race.
Mm-mm.
Is
But
it
that's
is
just the
it
type
because of
of
the
person
time
that
that we're
I
in? Is it because of
am.
the time that we're in though?
No,
No?
I would literally have to fall in love with that person
Okay.
to do that. I mean, I literally would have. It would have to be all the boxes would have to. It would have to be a physical attraction. The sex would have to be banging. I mean, and I would have to fall in love with that person because I I love my people, man.
Hmm.
I
yeah.
love my people.
So you don't
I
think
love. I just I can't
you
do
don't
it.
think you can love your people and still marry outside of your race? That's a whole nother
Um,
topic, but I want to talk about that one day, not today. But you
mm,
don't. No. Okay.
mm.
That's fair. That's fair. Everybody opinion counts. And Felissa said she
I
no longer
wouldn't.
would date outside of her race. She's thought about it, but she wouldn't do it anymore.
I wouldn't.
I don't.
Because when you in a relationship, you have to have some type of understanding, like
Yeah.
something that you share amongst each other. You're not gonna understand my pain. Like you're not even gonna have an inch of understanding
Yeah.
of what I would go
What I'm
through.
going through.
Yeah.
Although you were a black man and men go through something totally different than black women, it's still some type of racism that we go through
Connection.
together.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I agree, but I always pray for all of my friends to find that someone, and I don't care if it takes you to
That
50 or 60 years
connection.
old.
Yeah.
People marry at any age these days, so I
Yeah.
don't care
Yeah.
what age they are, but I just want them to find happiness, even happiness without a companion, because we got to be happy with ourselves first before we can say that we're happy with someone else. Felissa said you hit the nail on the head, Chris. And Keisha said I couldn't date some races, but I think I'd always be open. And I might be with Keisha just a little bit. I stand on my love is love sometimes, probably a little more than I should. But listen, y'all know how I feel about Tom Brady. Listen, you can't tell me nothing about Tom Brady, baby, because I love him
Mm-mm.
to death. But
Mm.
but you got to think about it. What if your kids date outside of the race? How you know?
Oh, I'm fine with anyone else. You can do what you want to do, and I'm all accepting.
Right.
Right.
I'm a very
Right.
diverse, but for me personally, nah, that melon
You
skin,
need it.
I
You
need
need
it.
it.
I need it. I'd rather go through life with someone of my cultural background and my people history, and and struggle with that or not struggle with that,
Right.
than to
So
go
let
with
me
another
be real.
race I can't understand,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to
So this
explain. I
right.
don't want to have to explain because
I
you
get
should
it.
know. You
I
should
get it.
So
know.
this might be childish, but like I think like I might like if I was married to a white man and he was like sitting on a couch, I'd be side eyeing him like, was your great great
Yeah,
granddaddy a
you
slave
childish.
owner?
You childish.
And then like
You
I
know,
would jump on him and just start just, "Arrgh."
I
Yeah,
will
I
say
can't.
this now. There's some African Americans, they don't like us.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
I will say that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You right. You definitely right. You definitely right.
Well, I
But
mean, I don't like us sometimes.
she should say nothing pale and pink for me. But I can date other races. Listen,
Um,
I wish all y'all the love and the happiness that your hearts can hold
I do
because this
too.
world is crazy and we killing
It
each
is.
other and a little 6-year-old boy got murdered this week for having his bike on the neighbor's porch and
No, he didn't get murdered. He just got shot.
he didn't die.
Yeah, they the Vietnamese. I think the guy was Vietnamese. The guy that shot him, he shot him in the arm.
Yeah,
He didn't die.
he didn't die.
Thank you, Lord. You see that? You
I
see
know.
that? You see how God work out? Cause
Now you know they would have shut that city down. That 6-year-old boy got
I
shot
In
couldn't
Michigan,
sleep.
yeah,
I
if he
couldn't
got
sleep
yeah.
last
killed.
night. But I'm gonna tell you right
And
now
they
though,
let him out. They let him out on a $10,000 bond, and then the judge said no. He said that he got to turn himself back in. They raising the bonds $100,000.
Yep.
I
But they
see.
only did that because of the backlash that they got for that. Ain't no
I
way
believe.
they. Come on now. Why would they even
Yeah,
allow that to happen?
yeah.
Tell you right now, couldn't have been my baby boy, cause y'all know how I feel about
Okay.
that. Y'all already know I'ma light it up. Let him out. I want him to come out.
Yeah.
I'ma light him
Can I
up.
get the ambulance and the police here? This man that shot my son, and I'm about to go in his house and shoot him.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Morgan, hold his arm with that towel right there. I'll be right back.
Baby, it would have been old. Oh my God. Okay, y'all, we're gonna wrap this up tonight. I was trying to drop the link so people can come in, but I can't drop it. I can't drop the link, man. I can't drop the link. The doggone thing won't let me do it. But anyway, I ain't got no more to drink. I done drunk all of it, Chad. It's all
I been
gone.
mine.
It's all gone. But look, we about to end it. Thank you for watching. Don't be scared.
Let's talk
Let's
about
Talk
talk
it.
about
about it. See y'all later. Remember to comment, like, and share.